Welcome to Two Psychics. This is Michael Edley, evidential medium and mystic, discussing all things spiritual.
Hello, I'm Mary Amy of Two Psychics, an intuitive wisdom coach, tapping into your mystical life and sharing messages I receive about you.
What is up, everyone?
Hi, how are you?
I got some powerful psychic energy going on. It's making all my electronics a little crazy tonight, so I think I'm just gonna keep my camera upright. How are you, Mary Amy? We got an exciting episode of Two Psychics for everyone out there.
Yes, we do. I'm thrilled. So hi everyone. It's episode 83. It's all about angels, divine light. We have a wonderful guest, Angelic Channeler, Starseed, light language activator, Jillie Clark. And I believe she's coming to us from Virginia. I'm here in New York. Michael's in New Jersey. This is, like I said, episode 83. I'm an intuitive wisdom coach, a Reiki master, an ordained minister. Michael is an evidential medium, an ordained minister, a psychic also, a musician. I'm an author. Here we are, everyone. And we also have 4 callers that are going to be, well, they're actually not callers. They're going to be on video here, and you're going to see readings. So we have 4 people coming on for readings, and we have Jillie coming on in just a little while. Wow, we've been in the snow here. We got 2 feet of snow basically, and
Yes.
or close to it, maybe 20 inches officially. And we're supposed to get more snow tomorrow. How about you, Michael? How much snow did you get?
Oh, we have a lot right here at the Jersey Shore. I feel like I'm in the Arctic tundra. I haven't seen snow piles on the side of the road like this in at least a decade. It's pretty unbelievable out there. You know, it's definitely an Arctic tundra.
So since I want to get right into our topics and angels, because as everyone out there knows, I've been speaking mostly about Archangel Michael, who I've been calling in, and I call Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel in when I do healings and readings, and I surrender and they guide me. And I had a circumstance this week where I was in a hospital, and I was actually asking the angels, the archangels, I was asking the Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit to join for protection and healing light for a patient that I knew of. And it was transformational. I could see the light. I saw the doctor, and I saw yellow light coming off of him and blue lights. And I could feel it. It was amazing. So angels, what are they? Well, they're benevolent beings from the heavens, and they come down to earth, and they're intermediators for divine energies, God, the heavens to humans. And they're here to guide us. Those of us who've had near-death experiences might have met up with angels. And I know I did when I was just 2 years old, and I had this peace within me that they gave me, or I don't know, it was passed over to me, and I could feel it. So you might sense angels around you, their presence. If you ask for them to come into your life, they say, or it's heard of, and I don't know if it's a myth, I believe it, that we all have 2 guardian angels with us from birth, and they're messengers, they're guides, they're warriors. Maybe they whisper something in your ear to warn you of something that's going to happen, good or bad. Maybe you dream about angels. Maybe you notice feathers or coins or multiple repeated numbers like 222, 111, All of the numbers, 1 through 9, they are angel numbers like 3 or 4. So Archangel Michael appeared in 4th century when he was first seen as a healing angel over the time as a protector and the leader of the army of God against warriors. We can say a prayer, Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here, ever this day, be on my side, to light and guard, rule and guide. And I'll hand it over to Michael because I'll just keep going about angels, and I'd like to hear what he has to say before our guest joins us.
Yeah, absolutely. We all have a guardian angel, and we may even have 2 like you're talking about, but I know we absolutely from birth are given a guardian angel to watch over us. And we can call in the angels as intercessors. And one thing that I think everyone should try to do is maybe do like an angel meditation and try to connect to the angelic presence that's around you. It can be very, very powerful as far as trying to help us move forward in the best possible way, trying to manifest the best possible knowledge and guidance moving through different chaotic situations. And if anyone's looking on their social media or anywhere out in the world today, we absolutely can use the divine presence of the angelic realm that wants to pull in close and wants to help guide us, wants to help protect. And, it's a very powerful energy. It's interesting because when I was 8 years old and I was in gymnastics, I had a near-death experience. And that was the first time I truly felt the presence of my angelic guardian, and I still to this day, that's what I believe it was. I believe it was my guardian angel, but there was absolutely a divine presence that engulfed me. And for those of you that don't know, and I was, when I was very little, I was that kid that my parents had me involved in everything: Boy Scouts, martial arts, track and field, gymnastics. Well, gymnastics was one of those things that for whatever reason I got very competitive in, and I was in a national competition, and I was on the balance beam. If anyone knows the balance beam, it's, long piece of wood, and you're doing, flips, and you're doing different body movements and keeping yourself stable on that balance beam. And when you release off it, I had done, I think it was a triple somersault flip, whatever I forget what the exact move is that I was doing off it. But anyway, when I landed on the platform wasn't built correctly, and the platform had collapsed, and I fell back. So I landed, and as I landed with such force that the whole platform just collapsed in, and I fell back and I split my head wide open. I remember holding my hands up to my face and just wiping my face and just having red. It was almost like someone dumped a can of tomato juice over my head, just red everywhere, just, red thick. And, I was just covered, and I just felt it all over. And one of the last things I remember was my coach throwing the towel over my head. And as she was throwing the towel over my head, I saw her pass out. So it must have been a pretty gory situation. Well, from that point to the point where they were taking me to the hospital, I had blacked out, and I remember being engulfed in this divine loving energy. It was kind of the stereotypical thing you hear of being engulfed in this white and gold light. But I can tell you, I absolutely was engulfed in this bubble or this orb of energy. And I heard this androgynous voice. And I still to this day can almost hear that voice in my mind. It was an androgynous voice, neither male nor female, and said to me, "It's not your time. It's not your time to go. You'll be okay." And at that point, after hearing that, I woke up on the operating table. And what I remember from waking up on the operating table was the surgeon literally screaming at me, going, "If you don't sit still, I'm going to have you strapped down." And literally he was pushing me back down on the table. And then I blacked out again and came out of surgery, and, I'm still here. So I can absolutely tell you there was some type of divine intervention. And I believe my guardian angel pulled into my energy, engulfed me in some kind of healing energy, and assured me that I was going to be all right. It wasn't my time to go. And it wasn't. And I made it through that, where I don't know how far along I was for bleeding out, but I guess it was pretty close. And you know, that's my first encounter with the angelic realm, even though prior to that I had experienced connecting to spirit in my house, you know, mediumship type things, and I picked up on a lot of psychic energy. But that was the first moment where I really felt the presence of my guardian angel, well, what I believe to be my guardian angel. I mean, it could have been the hand of God, but whichever, I'm going to say my guardian angel. But even prior to that, it's funny, having a very charismatic Catholic grandmother who, you know, you're missing your keys or you're missing, something's going on, and she's praying to the saints, and, you know, she's calling in the angels for protection. So it was something that was always around me, you know, the talking about the angels, being connected to the angels, being guided by the angelic realm. It was always something that was talked about. And it's something that, you know, my grandmother instilled pretty early on in my life, that, you know, there's something beyond this physical body. We're connected, and, you know, you have a guardian angel, and there's angels we can call in as intercessors to help us navigate this physical realm. So it was a very interesting youth and upbringing, to say the least.
Well, it would be fascinating if we could see all of the angels that are traveling around us on Earth, on this physical plane, and the two guardian angels with everyone, if they're walking along with them, if they're flying next to them, if we could see that clearly all the time, that would be wild, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
These guardian angels with these humans just walking around. And
yeah, what's really interesting, there was a time when I was in the hospital. So I was visiting a friend in the hospital, and I looked in one of the rooms as I was walking by it, and almost in my peripheral vision, I saw this angelic light. It was all, and it almost appeared to be a set of wings, engulfing one of the patients in the bed. And it was very interesting. So I feel like there's moments that we can pick up on that realm, or we could see that realm. I do believe if we meditate and we can get into that altered state, that trance consciousness, that we can absolutely connect and pull their energy in. And it's different than mediumship and connecting to someone's loved one in spirit. It's a different energy when we're connecting to the angelic realm versus connecting to an ascended master, or, you know, some people will channel different beings beyond this galaxy or beyond this dimension. But that's what it is. It's almost like an interdimensional, high vibrating, loving energy. And sometimes when we pick them up and we see them, it can almost look like a kaleidoscope. If anyone's familiar with the kaleidoscope, that you see that magnificent blend of colors. I do believe when they incarnate into this physical realm, that times we'll see bursts of light, bursts of energy, and sometimes it can have like a kaleidoscope type effect.
100%. You know, I was just thinking about time and space, and there's information coming out where people are starting to realize it, maybe not everything we were taught is accurate, or there's something missing, a missing piece.
Oh, many missing pieces.
Yeah.
Many missing pieces.
Yeah, that's right. It's there's many missing pieces. But, you know, the time space factor, it's not a different time and space. It's happening now. It's just in a different location. Like they're beaming in, or they're coming in, and it's different entities, and they're just here. And then they're just leaving. It's a dimensional thing. They pop in and pop out.
And time is a man-made construct. Time is something that, you know, we key into here in this physical existence. But I can tell you, outside of this physical realm, time as we know it doesn't exist. It's completely different. It's a completely, like, this omnivorous, all-encompassing energy. And yeah, like you said, time is something that man has created to, I think, try to make sense of it, or try to enable people to wrap our heads around that. But time,
or it might be control. It might be also a way to control. I also want to bring up divine light, because Jillie's going to come on, and I would like to just tell our audience a little bit about her. So divine light is divine presence, divine radiance. During a vision, it is present. Divine light overpowers darkness. It is sacred. It raises consciousness and awareness. It's a symbol of knowledge and truth, a deep union with God. Divine light is where God exists. The mysteries of divine light is the ability to communicate through angels, God, and humans. And you mentioned meditation earlier. Maybe you might enjoy, our audience might enjoy doing a divine light meditation. You're relaxing. You're going into a deep self. You're tapping into yourself. You're tuning into your inner life and space, and you're breathing in light. Up, she's joining us. And you ask for angels and light within you. And you fill inside the surrounding body, all the chakras. You ask for divine light and angels, and embrace and accept the divine light and angels, and breathe and expand. Okay, so I'm going to just tell everyone who Jillie Clark is. And today I was thinking, I think I've known Jillie since 2021, and I had her on a show, and she activated a lot of my starseed knowledge, and she activated my DNA blueprint. And what is that? More of, it's an awakening. I've had awakenings, but this was the ultimate awakening. And she spoke about light language, and maybe we'll be lucky enough to have her recite some light language. And what is that exactly? It's a communication. It's not the way we communicate. It's through tones and symbols and sounds and hand gestures. And it's very graceful and beautiful. All right, so Jillie Clark, if you would like to know who she is, she's a light language activator. She's an angelic channeler, a starseed. You can go to her website, jillieangelicchanneler.com. She has a YouTube channel, Jillie Clark 772. All right, she will channel with the angels and provide the healing and clearing that they direct. She's a light language activator, and you will receive some kind of attunement. And that's probably what happened when she recited some light language. It did something to me. It shifted my energy to the highest frequency and activate your DNA. Here it is in her bio, assisting you to reach a higher state of consciousness. So it's time right now for you to move towards healing. Let Jillie help you clear out your past trauma and the cords from all that no longer serves you, so you can start taking steps forward. She works closely with Archangel Michael, your angels, and your galactic family of light to provide positive new perspective and helping you connect with a higher state of consciousness. So let's bring her on. And I am so excited. I have not talked to her for quite a while. Hello. Welcome. Hi.
What is up, Jillie? How are you? Welcome to Two Psychics podcast.
Thank you. I am well. Hope you all are well and doing well with the riding of the waves.
We're in the Arctic freeze right now, so we have our snowshoes on, and we're navigating like no other time of the year. How are you? Now you're coming from Virginia, correct?
Yeah, I'm in Virginia.
And how is it down there? You didn't get the snow and freeze like we did you?
Yeah, we did. We got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much melted now, but we had like about probably 5 or 6 inches of snow. But what happened was we had about 3 or 4 inches of ice on top, and it was below zero, and it was Arctic temperatures here, like in Antarctica. And I had my inner penguin, and I had my snow ski sticks, and I was walking around because it was just ice. And so, but yeah, it was really beautiful. It was pretty, but and it's supposed to do some more snow coming up this weekend or Monday, I believe.
We're gonna try to manifest no snow here in the tri-state area. I have a weekend full of events, and I do not want to see snow.
Okay, yeah, I believe it's going to be Monday for here, Monday evening. Yeah.
Excellent. So we are talking about angels and how we all are connected to a guardian angel or multiple guardian angels. What was your first experience connecting to your angelic presence, the angelic presence around you? How did you realize, wow, there's something beyond this physical body, and I may have an angel connected to me, an angel watching over me? What was your first experience with that?
My first experience was Ashtar came to me, which is the commander of the Galactic Federation of Light, came into my third eye, and I was like, wow, what is this beautiful being of light? I felt so much presence, so much love, and that was my very first experience. And it made me want to delve more into, there's more than this physical experience. There's angels, there's beautiful beings who are assisting us, and that we're not alone. And that's when I was just kind of tuning into that realm of, and started channeling and started the light language, was when that happened. And that's what started it. And then the Pleiadians came in, and I was having these visions, and the angels would come in, and then I would start speaking the language and speaking to them. And so it just kind of happened organically and naturally. And that's what I explain also to clients. It's like, when is this going to happen? Or when is it going to happen? Or that it's already happened in the quantum and in another timeline. It's just lining up with when the person is ready. So I was ready to receive that activation. And there's multitude of activations, and there's a multitude of angels, beautiful lights. The archangels come in, and it's kind of like, I call in Archangel Michael first, and it's like so many come in, so many beautiful lights come in, and it's just whatever is needed at that time. Yes.
And that's one thing too. I think when people hear the word angel, you know, a lot of times people think of like the little cherub on Valentine's Day with the bow and arrow. And I don't know if people realize that there's a complete hierarchy, and there's multiple aspects of the angelic realm. And can you talk a little bit about how you connect, and like what is your process as far as getting your body ready, going into a meditative state, or like what is your process when you're connecting or you're prepping for a client? What do you do?
Okay, absolutely. Well, every day is a practice. Every day I get up and I do my meditation. I play my crystal bowl, set my intentions, and tune in. And I get out in nature and just kind of clear my mind and let the information come in. And then I just set the intention of maybe there's something I want to answer about, or nothing, just kind of, I just want to tune in and let it unfold. So I'll be driving and I'm like, oh, there's a message pops in, or it just happens. And so for a client, it's the same thing. I just clear my energy. I may burn sometimes a little Palo Santo or sage. I don't always. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just intentionally ask the angels to clear my field, and I'll just kind of do like a little ritual. And I do it different things at different times. It just depends on the moment. So I basically just ground and just center, and then just be that clear channel so the information can come through.
And I think that's one thing. I think a lot of people want to overthink it and don't realize, you know, part of it's just kind of letting go and allowing that energy to flow through us, you know, so that I think that's one thing anyone listening can take is don't overthink the process. Don't allow your analytical mind or the ego to get in the way and try to dictate and control. Just allow yourself to let go and let the angel energy flow, right?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that, because the more we think about it, the more we're in our head, the less it's not as pure, it's not as clear. It's just let it unfold. And it's like, just let it happen organically, and what comes through is perfect, is what needs to be heard in that moment. And if the light language comes through, light language is speaking through my voice right now, and sometimes it's in different, and there's different keys and codes that are beyond the physical language, but it's like whatever comes through and how the wording or whatever it is, it's perfect for the moment. Yeah.
Could you demonstrate some light language, or do you need to have something that's happening for you to just show us? Do you have to have a question, or can you tune in?
Yeah, I can tune in and do light language, but what I'd like to do first is do a kind of like a bring us all into the 0 point and do like a kind of like a meditative way of doing it. So, do I have permission to connect with you guys?
You do.
Okay, awesome. So what I'm gonna do is gonna clear my field, clear the space, clear space that I'm in, this planet, all timelines, all parallel realities in all dimensions, clearing the space. And then bring it in. See if it comes through. Eneke nakrasa krona matisho. Nakrasi nakre. Anamati amakra. Nakrasi ko. Makresa makrasi to kamakresa nakrati shokamana. O makra. Nakresa 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 namakti shonama. Sona. Just elevating consciousness, elevating, raising the frequencies. Mate shoka na kre sa mati shoka na kre sakri. Namakrati tokana karakra krakra karakri sokana makaraki tokana nakra. Ikana kikana mekana kakano kama na kreto karashikudo. Ikna krashiku namakarakti shukona makre sakana krautuku. Uraskana krasita. Sangana kare sakana kretko nakraki tukana makraki tu. Uraskanakre, uragatito. So, so that was an activation.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it came to me when you were saying that, when you were speaking, you mentioned Ashtar. Have you continued receiving information or communications from him, or was that initial and then it was quiet, or did someone else take over?
I'm speaking to everyone, and not at once, but yes, I still speak to Ashtar. That was from him and from Egypt. It was multi-dimensional. I even saw the Octorians come through. So when I'm channeling, I am an angelic channeler, but it's multi-dimensional. And I set the intention for what's for the best and highest good to come through for myself and for clients. And it just comes through. That felt very, I'm just kind of processing the energies. Felt very powerful in my body.
It's interesting. You're going into almost like a trance-like, it's like a semi-trance that I sense you're going into, and speaking that language of tongues. Like you hear, ancient cultures going into that trance-like state and channeling some type of energetic frequency that kind of opens and tunes, I would say, our psychic awareness is one thing. So one thing I noticed when you started channeling, I was getting a lot of psychic downloads, and I'm starting to kind of turn my volume knob up anyway, my mediumship volume knob and my psychic volume knob. It's kind of been present all day, knowing that we were doing readings tonight, and I kind of cranking the volume knob up a little bit more and more. But what I noticed was I was getting a flood, a wave of visualizations coming into my third eye. So I'll share a little bit of what I saw around you, Jillie, which is really interesting. I feel like I was seeing connections to past life energetic cycles that you went through. There was definitely, and I was also connecting it to Mary Amy's energy also a little bit, but there was definitely some type of Aztec connection. I was seeing all types of Aztec writing. What's really interesting is literally, Jillie, over your so I'm looking, the way I'm looking at you, I would have seen that over your right shoulder was an owl. I saw like this mystical owl pop up, almost like it's, and I think it's kind of a personal journey when we pick up our spirit animals and our guides and everything. But I feel when we're connecting on an energetic level, when I start tuning into the psychic field around you, I can start seeing that. I can start seeing those things manifest. Cool. Can I bring through a little bit of information I saw for you around that? Are you cool?
Sure.
Now, I don't know a lot of your history and lineage, but what's interesting is connected to mom's energy. So when you started channeling, I literally had an old woman step in, and when she steps in, she was stepping into to my left-hand side. When they step into my left-hand side, that's connecting to mom's lineage, but older than mom. So grandma is your mom's mom, grandma's in spirit on your mom's side.
Yeah, my grandmother is one of my guardian angels.
Yeah, it's funny because her energy stepped in. What's interesting, I'm just going to talk a little bit about some of the symbolism and some different things I saw around you. So when she stepped, I felt her energy step in and connect. She was connecting to me through the vocalization and the channeling that you were doing. I was seeing like an ancient Viking ship. What's funny is your family connected to, is there a lot of European connections, German, British?
That's my soul. My soul is European.
What's interesting is I started seeing weird, like I saw a Viking ship, and it's very interesting. I saw a Viking ship, and out of that Viking ship, I started seeing Aztec symbolism. And from that, I felt like I saw the presence of mom's mom step in, and it's interesting how her energy came into me. What's really interesting for you, is there a significant, now I don't believe this is grandma's name, but is there someone around you that has a significance to a T? Is there a T, the initial of a T that's connected to you?
Not that I know of.
Interesting. T. A T, like a Tommy, a Tammy, a T that would be coming around that name. So what I would say is be aware, because I'm seeing the significance of a T, and when they show me that, it could be an energetic connection that hasn't unfolded yet. That could be a very powerful connection to you moving into a new energy cycle. So I would be aware of that T initial. What's also really interesting is, I don't know if this is connected to you or someone that would have been in your family or around you, but was there like a bird connection to you as a child? Parakeet, cockatiel, parrot, bird?
No.
Interesting. I don't know where there's a bird connection or where the bird connection sets in. And I know we're going to be doing readings, so I could be starting to pull in energy of.
No, that's me. That's me. We have a bird. We have a bird, we either had a canary or a parakeet.
Oh, how fun!
My whole life, sometimes two at a time. I never, I put this in my book. It was so bizarre. I don't ever remember any of them passing. It was just a new one. My parents always had a bird in the house.
Oh, that's funny. That's okay. So that's what I'm picking up, because I'm kind of I'm not really separating the energy out right now. Yeah, it's all kind of blending a little bit. Is there a T? Is there a T connected to you, Mary? Is there a T around you? The T initial. Tommy, Tammy.
My grandfather. In fact, my grandfather, Thomas.
Oh, okay. So okay.
And you spoken about my grandmother, her husband.
So I had Jillie's grandmother stepping in, but I think some of your loved ones in spirit were trying to kind of piggyback on that,
I
because
love
had
it.
the bird, like, yeah, all the, like the pet birds, yeah, the small, like, cockatiel, parakeet, you know, canary, like that's what I was seeing. And then they're showing, you know, spirit was showing me the tea that, but he's not fully blending yet, you know, where I'm not allowing spirit to completely blend with me yet, but we're starting to open and connect. So I know we're going to have some really good readings with everyone stepping in, but that's so funny. So you grew up with birds and grandpa is tea, but it's funny, Jillie, because your grandmother has very, very powerful energy, because I feel like she's the one that kind of opened that portal for us.
Well, I was very close to her, you know, when she was in the physical, and I really wasn't talking to her much at all until here lately. She started coming in, and she's been assisting, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She has very powerful energy. What's funny is it's funny because now I'm starting to hear her, and she's bringing me to a point where you were, like, I'm seeing you as a little girl with her. So has she been gone for some time, a period of time?
I believe 2011.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a period of time. What's interesting, okay, so I'm not sure what the little, like, dress is. Were you in like a recital, or were you in some kind of event as a kid or a child in school where you would have had? So what's funny is I almost feel like I'm seeing you in moccasins, and I'm seeing you in some kind of like Native American dress. Now I'm connecting to I'm opening to all our energy right now, and it's funny, when you were doing the light language, it started bringing me into like these almost like an altered state of consciousness. But for some reason, grandma is bringing. Did you have something with like fringe? Was there like a fringe dress or a fringe?
Not that I remember.
That's interesting.
The only dress that's popping into my awareness is a strawberry shortcake dress I used to love.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
The only thing that's like I'm thinking of. I don't remember if it happened. I don't remember it or recall it. Feels like another lifetime ago.
It's funny. Now you didn't have some kind of fringe dress, right, Mary? You didn't have like a fringe, you know, fringe where in the 80s it was real.
So I was kind of obsessed that my mother had a jacket, and then I now have one because my mother had one when I was a kid.
Is it fringe? It's a fringe jacket.
It was fringe, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
So you're connecting to me, Michael.
Yeah. So I'm like, what's funny is because we're always talking all the time, I was trying to kind of block out your energy a little bit, but it's very powerful. And so what's funny? Okay, cool. I'm gonna kind of step back a little bit from this right now, just keeping the mindset, but very interesting. I'm seeing your fringe jacket. Our energy is blending. It's blending. And it's actually very. We have a very, very powerful energetic rift that's kind of opening right now. So this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to the readings.
Okay, so I just want to tell you who the comments, because someone's going to pop on. I'm hoping if they're getting the I didn't look to see, but we have Suzanne said, this was early on. I feel my great grandmother is my guardian angel. As a child, I was afraid of her because she spoke Slavic and didn't understand. Now she gives me peace. Then Edge Magazine, which is Kelly.
What's up, Kelly?
She says, so powerful. Somebody named Seth Floyd. Is that
that's the good friend of mine, Seth.
He says, love it.
What's up, Seth?
Seth.
And that's something, I think that's something that everyone should understand is when our loved ones cross over, you know, they're not our guardian angel. Obviously, we're born with a guardian angel, but their energy comes back to guide us in the same way a guardian angel would. So it feels very much angelic. But, you know, obviously angels are divine beings that are born with, you know, this supernatural purpose and these supernatural abilities. But our loved ones have the same type of energy. And I think there's a misconception because of religious beliefs that, you know, that our loved ones go into an eternal rest. But I can tell you it's their choice to come back. Right. Very similar to like an angelic guardian angel and help us guide through this life in the, they want to imprint energy to help us navigate any type of situation in the best possible way. Obviously, we have free will and they can't interfere to that degree, but they can absolutely imprint positive energy upon us to help us navigate circumstances and help us, manage this physical existence in the best way possible. And I think both of you have probably experienced that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like in this lifetime, that she is the only person, like my grandmother, that I felt like on the planet when she was here, like that she was an angel. And it is good to have that connection on the other side with the family member and also with the archangels and all the beautiful angels. But yeah, it's great.
It's funny how she stepped in immediately. It's like I have the opportunity to tell Jillie I'm here, and obviously you're connecting to her. But I think sometimes it's kind of cool when we get that message from somebody else and kind of validate that connection. And it's interesting that she was the first one to pop in. And so what's really interesting, so I feel like she's handing me a rose. What's the significance of a rose to you? Is the rose or the name Rose? Is that significant
rose?
to you? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for what's interesting though. It's not a red rose. It's interesting. It's almost like a violet. And I feel like it's almost like a tie-dye violet purple. So I'm not sure why she's showing me that, but it's kind of cool. And she's handing me that. And I feel like I have to just acknowledge that.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That's
okay,
great.
before we get some of these, I don't know if I got the times mixed up. I thought someone was going to come on and already, but I wanted to ask you, and it kept coming up. I wanted to ask you, Jillie, when you were a little girl, did you have some kind of psychic ability, and you or had a secret world that just you understood, and then you found your calling and your mission, and then you just were directed to do what you're doing now?
As a child, none of this was even open. I did this realm did not open up till when I was an adult.
Oh wow.
Or before my awakening, I knew I would lay on my bed as an adult, and before I started connecting with my angels more and more, I would lay on the bed and go to a place. I would go somewhere and it was so peaceful, but I didn't know what it was until several years later. And I would just play in the woods. And this was as an adult. As a kid, I had a little bit of an imagination, but it wasn't there as much. It didn't open up until later in life. So now that's why I'm such a big kid, because I'm letting her come out and be playful and have that imagination, have that and wonder. I did know that I wasn't from here, that something was, I kind of was like, there's something, but I didn't quite know. I couldn't quite pinpoint it until later. And then it's puzzle pieces. I've activated a little bit, life experiences happen, activated a little bit, life experiences integrate. But it's just riding, like I said in the beginning, riding that flow, that ebb and flow, that ocean flow. It's kind of like we are here having this human experience, living in the imaginational world, creating our reality, but we're still experiencing life. So it's like finding that balance of like, oh, okay, it's unfolding perfectly, and not getting caught up in what's happening and just stay in that imagination as we're doing physical things. So, but it's a beautiful experience. It's been a beautiful ride, and I'm still learning and growing like we all are, and activating.
If you were to recommend to our audience ways that they could connect to their guardian angels or their angels, what would be ways that they could activate? I know for me, I had my near-death experience, and then I saw these angels around me, and I calmed down because I was dying. And then when I calmed down, then I lived.
Yes.
And then now I connect pretty easily because I'm calling out to them, and I think I have this bandwidth of past connections. What would you recommend for our audience?
So basically what you had just said was we do have to die to our old self, to the ways that it used to be of how we needed to connect, because it's not outside, it's from within. So the first way would be to start to meditate, start to calm the mind, and find those practices that help you to get into that state of allowance so the frequencies and the information can come in. And it's not that it has to happen in that moment. It's just being that receptive channel so when it can come in. So it's going to come in when you don't expect it, because it's quantum. In the spiritual realm, there's no time. It's not linear. So when we're sitting and saying, oh, how do I connect? What do I do? What do I do? That's the analytical mind, the analytical. So what I would suggest, and what we would suggest, is start putting yourself first, coming home to you, to your heart, come and sitting with yourself in stillness and quiet, and meditate. Start following your breath, playing with some tools, maybe some crystal bowls, maybe just looking at the trees. Go outside and just kind of walk through and looking at nature, getting yourself into that receptive state, into the present moment. And then it will just happen organically when the time is ready. The soul has already laid out what is to happen. It's just staying on course with it. It's like the water and the snow and the weather. It's within us. It's the weather. It's within us. It's like the weather isn't holding on. And nature isn't holding on, saying, wait a minute, we're going to wait till this changes until I can change, or shifts until I can change. It's like, no, we navigate through it. We shift through it. We ride the waves. We go through. And in this spiritual realm, it doesn't have to be perfect to connect. It doesn't have to be perfect for somebody to show up. It's never going to be a perfect moment. It's finding the peace within what's going on around. So just sitting with yourself, knowing you are beyond this physical experience, beyond this human mind, beyond this body. You're in this beautiful temple, but knowing that there's a higher purpose, there's a higher light, higher divine beings guiding. So all that's being asked to do is just be receptive and do your best, and align with truth, align with light, follow your heart, do your best. You can't get it wrong. And you can't get it done. It's just doing the best, and just getting up every day with the intention that today's a good day. Today's a new day. I'm going to be kinder to myself today. I'm going to be kinder to others. I'm going to just take some baby steps. Okay, maybe that you're not meditating yet. You're starting to meditate. Just breathe for 5 minutes. Just stop for a few minutes, and then you'll gradually add on to that. Just start adding these calm practices in, and you'll notice the more that happens, these good ideas come in. It's like, oh, that idea came in from the higher self, from higher intelligence. So it's just a showing up for yourself, filling your cup up every day. And as these things happen in life, as they do, you're ready to, you're ready. You've calibrated your frequencies to withstand it. And the world isn't calibrating so that to you, you're calibrating to the world. So you're stepping out and you're like, oh, I'm this beautiful being of light, and it's working out for me, and that everything is unfolding. It's like what we're telling ourselves, and we want to start telling ourselves that anything's possible, and that you are an infinite being of light, that you're unlimited possibilities. When we shift our beliefs, when we shift our mindset, that's when things really change. It's just start those little steps. If you're saying I can't do something, start saying I can do this. If it seems impossible, just try something new. Be like, okay, I'm going to try this new road. I'm going to take this trip. I'm going to do something that puts you out of your comfort zone just a little bit to kind of move the energy and like, oh, trust yourself a little bit more. It's not, it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't be rocket science. It's like just baby steps, and it's a practice every day, showing up as a practice. It isn't, oh, I got it. I've got the award. I've got this. I've got everything right here. And you have those blissful moments, but it's like, even when it's not a blissful moment, find the peace within it. This is showing me something that's helping me elevate my consciousness. This is teaching me something, and be with it. Or if it's an emotion arises, be with that. It's just having those conscious moments of just being with whatever is arising and not calling it good or bad. That's the other thing that's come up a lot that we're hearing is, you're not going to run. You can't run. It's no more running. It's going to be right in the face, and until it's looked at. And all it wants is that energy or those programs or stories. And it's like, oh no, it's okay. I don't have to do that anymore. And just love it, and just keep shifting, and just keep challenging that thought that says, why is this happening, or what's going on? I don't understand. It's like, nope, it's okay. You're not going to understand it because the physical mind is not going to understand. This is all within the heart. This is all within higher intelligence guiding. So it's like when we just come into the moment, feeling that little bit of uncomfortableness, feeling that unsureness, but knowing that it's okay because you're guided. It's like, no, I'm okay. Everything is flowing perfectly. And trust.
That's very helpful. Everything you just said, every sentence you said. I'm sorry, you were continuing.
No, you go ahead.
No, I think that it's a lot of information, that all of it is great, because people are coming in at different levels. Some, you mentioned, you started with meditation, and it's real. For me, a lot of what you said is about accepting yourself and going with the flow and allowing your life to begin right now, your life, not everything out here in the physical reality. It's more about you and finding your place in this world. That's what I received. Okay, so we have our first, and let's get going because we have 4.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Okay.
so we have Birdie just made a heart, and she's going to be someone who comes on. And we had Suzanne. This is so true. Amazing information. See, another validation. All right, so we have Maria. Let's bring her out right now.
Okay.
Everybody.
Hi, Maria.
Hi.
What's up, Maria? How are you?
I'm
Welcome
good.
to
How
Two
are
Psychics
you?
Podcast, and our good friend Jillie Clark is hanging out with us tonight.
Oh, is she gone? Did she pop out?
Did she mute her screen?
No, what happened? Like, she just disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh,
No,
Maria.
it's all of our energy. Let's see if she comes back. Maybe
It's
she
the energy is really
Click back on
strong.
the link, Maria, and we will bring you back on. But who else is with us right now? Because I can tell you there's a lot of energy. We have a lot of spiritual energy.
There
stuff.
she is.
There we go.
Sorry,
What's
I
up,
don't know what
Maria?
happened.
It's our energy. It's our energy.
So, Maria, did you have a specific question, or what? Did you
Can
have
we
a question
ask for
for us?
permission?
Or yes,
Can
do
we
we
ask
have permission to
first?
connect your energy?
Yes.
Okay.
You look adorable, Mary Amy.
Oh, thanks. Look at a beautiful Jillie Clark.
Well, you both look beautiful. Yes.
Sweet.
Thank
You're
you.
sweet.
Did you have a certain question or something you wanted us to try to key in on, or bring?
Yeah, I have a lot going on right now, so I was trying to get you to key in on something if you could. I don't really know that I have a specific question.
Okay.
I just have a lot going on, and you know, my mom fell like a month ago, and from the hospital to surgery to rehab to now a new rehab tomorrow, and I've been running around like a banshee trying to get paperwork and bank statements and
Okay.
whatever. So and then we both ended up with COVID, and I've never had it before, and so it's just like been one thing after
All
the
right. So
other.
you want us to kind of see maybe what's unfolding around you, what we're connecting to.
Exactly.
All right,
Yes.
Mary, Jillie, who wants to
I
go
can.
first?
I have something, Jillie. You start, because you start. You want to start, Jillie?
You can, yeah, if you'd like me to, I can.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Maria.
Maria,
Nice
do
to
I have
meet you.
permission? Nice to meet you. Do I have permission to connect with you?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm calling Legion of Angels, clear my field, clear your wandering spirits, now the light. Connecting. Connect with Maria. Okay. So I'm just going to ground you. I'm hearing your angels are saying to slow down. You're spinning. I'm slowing you down. Slowing you down. Just dropping you into your heart. Everything will get done and everything is happening perfectly. There's no rush. Just be here in this moment. Get up in the morning when you go to bed as well and allow yourself to rest. And when you get up in the morning, set the intention. Write down some things you would like to experience and seeing it unfolding easily and gracefully, with no rush. And put in there some notes of take your time to breathe, take your time to connect with yourself, with your body, with the moment. Just take time for you. That is not selfish. It's what they're showing me. Take time for you. Edge it out, 5 minutes, a few minutes here and there. You have to make time for you. Create it. Get up a little bit early and through the day, make time for you. Stop and just hold yourself and just connect with the moment and say, I am okay in this moment, that everything is okay, that everything is okay. Hope that was helpful for you. Do you feel calmer?
Yes, yeah, and I've been trying to get up early in the morning and sit down with my coffee and just chill and just be. And I've been trying to listen back to my meditations every night. I
Yes.
got out of the habit of doing that. So
Get back into that habit. It is not selfish. It is not selfish to put you first. And like we were saying earlier, meditation doesn't have to be for an hour or whatever. It can be 5 minutes if that's all you have. It can be while you're driving. You can just do some breath work and be like, oh, it's okay. I'm okay. Through the day, they're showing me to kind of watch your breath through the day and just say affirmations to yourself. You're doing amazing. And just stay in your heart and trusting that everything is working out and unfolding, and believe that, because it is unfolding perfectly.
I know
Okay.
we're here to talk about me, but do you see my mom saying where she's going to move to tomorrow, or do you see another facility out there for her?
Where she's going to move to?
Well, yeah, she's going to a long-term care, but I was trying to get her in somewhere else, but there's absolutely no beds anywhere except for this one place. So, and my heart's not totally in that one place.
Let me.
So,
I'll
Yeah.
connect a little bit, Maria.
Yeah. I'll let Michael. I've seen like there's such an unsureness about that.
But thank you, Jillie. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Maria, do I have your permission to connect to your energy?
Yes, Michael.
Okay, so I'm
Thank
going to
you.
say first off, I have to talk about. Okay, so overwhelmingly, can you? I want to fully connect to the vibration of your voice. Can you just give me your name one more time?
Sure. It's Maria. We met a few months ago, and I went to the beach up the road, so
Okay.
I drove out there to see you.
So what's interesting is, and we had a lot of information come through. I don't remember like past readings, but what I can tell you overwhelmingly, as I'm sitting here connecting to you, I have like dad energy stepping in, father energy. So dad is in spirit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So first off, and again, a lot of uncertainty. I don't necessarily, so like the energy that he imprints on me, I don't necessarily feel like what is going to transpire over these next couple of days, next few weeks is set in stone. And that's going to be kind of the end of the conversation. I do feel like there is a possibility your mom could move out of where she's going into. Was this something to do with like insurance or like,
Yeah,
yeah, he's talking about the insurance and the paperwork. And like, I don't know if there wasn't an approval or there wasn't like some kind of red tape and there's something around that will shift over the next few months.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous because we're in retrograde, and I got to sign a bunch of contracts tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely scrutinize everything. Let me ask about. For some reason, when I'm connecting to your energy, I don't know if Dad's giving me. I almost feel like he's talking about two names around this situation. Is there? So the F and the K, I don't know if there's a Frank, Franklin, Frankie, and Ken. Is there a F and a K, Frank and Ken? What are those two names?
Today, I just sold my mom's car to a Kenny.
Okay. So that's talking about Ken. Okay, so Dad's giving me that name. So
that was his car. That was his car.
That was Dad's car. Okay, he's talking about Ken. All right, cool. So there's a piece of evidence that he wants to drop in to say he's around you, he's watching over you. So I feel with him talking about there could be a shift in mom, the facility that mom will be in down the road. I wouldn't be so anxious and nervous over this because I don't think whatever's going to happen tomorrow is going to be like the final spot she's in. I do believe there's going to be some kind of shift down the road. Now, what about the F? A Frank? Is there a Frank or a Fred? But I feel like I'm with a Frank. Is that name mean anything to you?
It's not ringing a bell, but
okay.
I could be meeting him tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah. So be aware. So sometimes when they give me a name like this, okay, there could be someone around the circumstances of this situation that can help shift it in a positive way for you. Okay. So should there be someone as far as like insurance? So this is interesting. Was there a problem with the paperwork or a problem with the filing or something they didn't allow it to be filed or there's
no, I have it all. I have it all organized. I had to get 5 years of statements, but
was there something about like the approval or insurance wasn't approving something?
Well, they kind of misled me the first rehab, and mom doesn't have money, so she has to go to a Medicaid driven facility. So therefore, I had to do all this paperwork and get it all done in the last week because all this was happening. So her March 1st, she would have had to start paying a $218 copay because insurance approved a couple more days of stay, but her copay was still $218 a day. And if they didn't approve it, it was $5 something a day. I don't know about you or anyone else, but I don't have that.
So I'm going to say either the name Frank or Franklin. So I don't know if there's a road, a street, a building. Be aware of the Frank or the Franklin as some kind of positive connection for you around this. And where that may come into play, say there was potential for her to shift into another facility and it was on Franklin Avenue or something with Frank, the name, Frank may be handling the paperwork, like a positive connection to that Franklin, something around that. I feel like Dad's imprinting on me.
Can I say something? Like the place she's going to has like an elder guide company that works all this paperwork and gets it processed faster.
Okay.
But my concern is mom and I own the house together and rights to survivorship. So technically, I can't sell this house the whole time she's there, and because they're entitled to half. And then, even God forbid she passes, I have to wait a year and like a week when she, with all this whole process, or they're entitled to half the house again. So, it's kind of so those things were like really stressing me out. And then the paperwork I signed says responsible party. I kept crossing out responsible and just writing durable power of attorney, because I don't want to be responsible for like any debt,
Yeah.
that may incur. So I was concerned about that. So all that's like playing in my head. I mean, I'm mom's spokesperson and everything.
Yeah.
I
So
spent.
there's gonna be some kind of shift or some transition or change in the paperwork around April. So we're looking at like next month. So just really scrutinize everything. If you needed to refile or try to get approvals, I would definitely look into that over the next, like 8 weeks, 8 weeks
So
or so, 6, 8
do you,
weeks.
do you see her getting denied?
I don't see her getting denied, but I think there's going to be some kind of shift around it.
Okay.
I also think there's going to be who is Bobby or Robert? Who is Bobby around you? Who is Bobby? Is there a Bobby around you?
Oh, it's not ringing a bell. I was in touch with a friend months ago that was named Robert, but from childhood. But other than that, I mean, I'm not in touch with them
Okay, so
since the
be
summer.
be aware of that name also as potentially a positive connection around this. I don't feel like, so generally when I'm connecting to dad and dad's energy, I feel like he's talking about there's still a lot of variables around this. I feel like he's still showing me a lot of variables. So I would definitely say be aware of the like the Frank or Franklin as a name around this, and potential for a Bobby or a Robert around this as a positive connection that could step in and help kind of intercede on your behalf. Or there may be someone around those names that can help bring some type of guidance in around this of how you should proceed. But I don't feel like it's set in stone. So I feel like what they imprint on me is if you feel like mom, like this is like the path and this is set in stone, it's not. There's going to be some variables around this. And I do believe those variables will be coming up towards the end of April. To the 20, I don't know why 2/6. So I don't know if February 6th or 2/26, 2/6. Does that number mean anything to you? The 26th or
Well,
February?
today's the 26th. So
Today is the
but
26th.
yeah,
2/6. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Today is the okay. So I feel like what
2/6/26. So
so be aware within a month from now of that transition. I would absolutely say there's going to be something that comes up that could shift the dynamics around this.
So what do you mean by valuables?
As far as
Like, are you just saying more positive when you say the word?
well,
There's a
I feel
lot of
like there could be.
valuables.
I feel like you could come in contact with someone that could scrutinize either the paperwork or the situation and can help bring God. Like this could be like legal guidance around this. This could be some type of breakthrough around the insurance, or you get some kind of notification that creates some kind of new path. There's some kind of new path that's going to open around this. I also have to be. What's up with mom's eye? Is there an issue with her eye? Is there an eye thing?
Well, she's had 4 cornea transplants, partial cornea transplants.
Okay.
So, and they're giving me a hard time not to let her go to her cornea specialist once she's there, and they have an eye doctor. I said it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. So
4
you're gonna have
cornea.
to because Dad's talking about keep an eye on that, and you're definitely gonna have to. You definitely need to be the watcher over this, and I mean I know it's stressful, and I know there's a lot of anxiety around this, but
Yes.
you're still in the thick of it, and as long as you're pushing back, like I wouldn't settle for what they say is how it has to be. So I'm just gonna say there's still some variables around this. I want to keep an eye on mom's eye. Stay on that, because if you let that go, or you let them kind of take control around that, there could be some adverse consequences with mom's eye. That's what dad's imprinting on me.
Do you know which
I'm gonna
eye?
hand it off. I know Mary Amy's got some stuff. I can see the wheels turning, the energy
Yeah.
over there. What's coming to you around this, Mary?
Do you know which eye?
Hi. Okay,
Hi.
so we have a couple other people waiting to come on, so we're running out of time, but I can tell you what I received. So what I received initially, Maria, was I saw leaves falling off a tree, and then a pile of leaves, and then you coming out from the leaves. So I don't know. I'm sensing that's related to seasons, right? And I hear that you are able to relate to many people. You have this gift. There is a frantic energy about you, and I believe that what Jillie did helped you to find more peace. I saw a tiger walking with you, and actually you weren't fearful at all. You were actually cuddling the tiger. To me, that represents your way of basically handling any kind of danger or catastrophe. You are consciously aware and able to be strong enough so that it doesn't ruin you. I also heard that I saw you with a crown. You love to be in the center of a conversation. Communication comes very easily to you. You can function very well with a group of people or without. I wasn't really tuning into all the questions about your mother's care. I can say, based on what energy that I'm receiving from you, that I know your mother is very lucky, and that's even a simple word to say, to have you in her life, because you will make sure that she's in the best possible place. Sometimes circumstances look as though they're bleak and you can't find this place for her, but it's not meant to be yet. I sense that it's coming soon, if that makes sense at all.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We're so appreciative that you joined us tonight, Maria.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I made it in. So
Allow your intuition to help guide you in this process, and allow dad's energy to kind of imprint and help you move forward around this.
yeah, I try to talk to them all the time, and he sends me messages all the time.
All
He even
right,
writes dad on the front hood of my car in the snow.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so basically what I found is that it's one at a time. So here is a new one. Hello, welcome to Two Psychics.
Hello, how are you?
Who do we have with us today?
I'm Kristen. Nice to meet you.
Kristen, what is
Nice to meet you.
Did you have a question for Two Psychics podcast, or is there something particular you wanted us to try to key into the energy around, or?
Well, plus a question. I've had a lot of pillars of energy, people in my life that I've lost in the past 5 years, and I just wanted to, hoping that some kind of messages or anything that they can give me, if anything you can give me from them.
Okay. Am I going first?
Yeah, you go first.
Who's ever going first? I'm excited.
Is it okay that we connect
Kristen,
to you?
yes.
Of course.
Do I have your permission to connect to your energy? Okay.
Of course.
I want to key into the vibration of your, basically the energetic vibration of your voice. It's going to help me key in and
Okay.
pull into your collective. Just give me your name slowly one time.
Kristen. My name is Kristen.
Okay, so I can tell you, Kristen, when I hear your voice, initially, like, spirit connects to me in certain ways, and I feel them come into my body in a certain vibration. So what's interesting is I have overwhelming energy coming into my left-hand side, connected to like mom's energy or someone around mom. So I have to talk. Mom is in spirit?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Okay. So that's why I like sharing with you how they're coming into me. The interesting thing though around you, so I don't know why mom's showing me that when I start opening and connecting to her energy, she's showing me the number 3. So I don't know if you're one of 3. What's the 3
One of 3.
connection?
I'm one of 3. But
Okay.
she has
Okay.
3 kids.
All right. Thank you for that validation. Okay. So you're one of 3. For some reason, I feel like she's bringing my attention to another female that I feel coming in. When they come in almost parallel to my energy, it could have been mom's sister, aunt, but for what, this is weird. I almost feel like there's other energy that's connected. Is there a sister or mom's sister, your aunt? Who?
My cousin is Grace. You know, Grace Prosciutto.
Oh yes. Okay.
And my grandma passed after my mother, and I feel like that's them together right now.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So what's interesting? Okay. It's funny because like I feel that energy. Okay. So mom passed first, and then grandma passed older.
My grandma.
Okay.
That was my great aunt. It was.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where they try to show me where they're situated. All right. Interesting. Okay. So Kristen, Ann. Ooh, okay. Anna. Okay. So who's the A? Anna. That's great.
That's my great
Okay.
aunt Anna.
Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna. Okay, so she's talking to Anna.
She's my grandma. She's my great aunt
She's
Anna.
your grandma. Oh, cool. Okay, excellent. There's also younger energy. So I don't know who the friend was that recently passed in the last couple of years. I have someone that you either worked with, went to school with, was a close association.
Okay, I know who it is.
Male energy. I feel like I have male. Is this a? Well, what's interesting is I don't know where the J is around them or you. I don't know it. Can you take a J in significant? I don't. What's interesting?
A younger J.
Yeah, a younger J, but or they passed when they were before their time. What's interesting, I don't know is there a Josh or a Joshua? I don't know if the younger person is bringing me to someone that you're also connected to here, but I feel like they're showing me significance to the JO. So I feel like I'm with a Joe. Josh. Yeah, who's JO? Is there a JO you're connected to? Is there
Not that I can think of it.
Okay, I'm trying to see what they're showing me.
Okay. Maybe.
Were you just navigating anything with a J? Was there a J that they'd be trying to bring my attention or awareness to something you're navigating here in the physical?
I mean, there's one person, but I mean, it's so far disconnected that I don't know if I would be close enough to it.
Okay, so there could. Okay, so let me just. Who is? Oh, okay. I'm hearing it wrong. Okay, no. Not a J. It's a G, and so the J there. The G is talking about a J.
Okay.
So I have G female energy that came in younger before her time, but she's talking about your connection, or there's gonna be a connection to a J. So do I have Gina? Gina? Who is Gina?
Gina is my cousin, but yes, I have a cousin Gina. But I also have my first cousin that was my mother's niece. Her last name was G-E, and she passed away like tragically recently within the past year.
Okay, her energy is pulling into you right now. So I'm not sure. And what's funny is not that it's not. Sometimes spirit has a way of jumping in to give you a message, not just for you, but for who you knew that they were connected to, because there's obviously deep grief, and they're still navigating a lot of grief. Obviously, Pat, does she have Where is there's male? Are you connected to a male energy still? Was there a son or a brother? Was there a male that you're connected to that would be tied into her that's still here in the physical?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Her,
because she's
her
and
father.
that's your father.
No, her father, my
Her
uncle.
father.
It's my mother's brother, so her uncle.
Oh, okay. So you're okay. So
My
her
mother's
brother.
brother. It's my uncle. It was my mother's niece because she was. She
Okay,
was.
I'm just
Yeah,
there. What's interesting is for as young as
Italian
I feel you
families.
are, there's so much more energy pulling into you than I like anticipated. So I'm actually trying to tell them to kind of
Because
step back. Step back. All right. All right, and you're New York. You're in the city, right? Because she's bringing me to New York. She's showing me you're in New York, or you're
Well, I'm in
around.
New York, not in the city. Yeah,
Oh, you're in New York. Okay,
I'm in New York.
You're
Yeah.
around New York. Okay,
Hmm.
Is it like Long Island or something, or you're like
No,
on the
I'm up.
outskirts?
No, I'm upstate New York, but with my job, I work. A lot of my contracts are in Manhattan, in the Manhattan area.
Was she okay? Why are they bringing me to Long Island around you? And I have a
Long
lot of
Island.
yeah, Long Island. Is there something specific about be aware of a connection or something coming up?
Yeah, I can connect. Actually, I can connect Long Island to my grandma. I can connect, but not directly to my mother. But like,
Okay,
it's all my mother. Right now, you have all my mother's energy, so like, I can connect all these things through
okay, all
that
right. So
side.
they're definitely. I think right now for you, I have a lot of spirit. I have to give Jillie and Mary a chance to
Okay, go ahead.
chime in on this, but I can just say
Okay,
there's a
I'll
lot of
go.
energy pulling into you. So I want to leave you with that with love and light. Know that
Thank
they're
you.
around, and whoever's connected to the whoever's the
Okay.
Gina, is it Gina G?
You know what? Actually, yes. 'Cause, yeah. I hope Grace is watching right now because it just totally connected to Gina as well. I wasn't even thinking. I'm so narrow minded. Okay, yes, Gina as well because that was definitely so connected to Grace and Grana, and it's very okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Cool. All
It's
right.
all
I appreciate you
connected.
being able to
I
take.
hope Grace
And
is
sometimes
watching.
you get psychic amnesia, but what's going on right now is there's a lot of energy around you. A lot of who. I gotta hand it off to Jillie and Mary, but just know there's a lot of loving energy around you. There's a lot of loved ones stepping in. I wish I could go an hour with you because I could really connect and we could open this, but I gotta hand it off to them.
I'll
But
message you.
yeah, just know they're around you. They want to show the continuity of life exists beyond the body. A lot of energy connected to you, and they just kind of want to let you know they're around. And the loved ones that they're connected to through you, I think it would be
Thank
important for
you.
you to just say, hey, Gina connected or Gene, we're connecting, whatever
Okay.
that whole kind of circle. I feel like there's a lot of family connections here. There's a lot of connections of heavy loss and grief that you guys and the close family are still navigating. So yeah, I want to leave you with that with love and light. And I'm kind of with all this
Thank you.
energy, I'm a little scattered, but we're gonna let Mary and Jillie kind of tie everything in. Thank you so much.
So how it's working tonight is since there's 3 hosts, it's very difficult for more than 4 or 5 people to come on. So everybody out there who's trying to get on, it's because it's one at a time. And then when we have somebody has to leave for someone else to join. Okay, so Kristen, I have to say, I love your energy. This is what I saw. For some reason, I initially saw a chain. I saw you climbing a tree and you climbed to the very top and you looked around and you do have a fear of the unknown. I saw you looking in a mirror. It's every day you're looking in a mirror, you see someone different. Now, it might be one of 2 things, but I kind of determined by the end of the read. Do you need to be grounded? Because is it that you look in the mirror and you don't feel like yourself or overwhelmed? Or maybe it's that every single second you're learning, which is what I realized it was. So you are peeling back the layers. You're very vulnerable and you do need protection at times because you are out there searching and looking. You're sweet. You have good intentions. You're kind. I received unusual interests. Now you are going through a period right now of self-actualization. You're waking up. You're having awakening. You have very good luck. You're able to hold on to whatever you ask for. Whenever you visualize something, you are able to reach success and access it. And then I saw you the lead in a movie. That's what I received. Do you have any questions?
Me? No, I mean that's a lot, but it kind of aligns with like where I'm at with it. Does align with where I'm at with like my whole this whole week, really truly, because I've had a lot of self reflection of like between work and my personal life. So it I enjoyed hearing that. Um, so thank you. I appreciate
Sure,
that.
sure.
Yeah.
That's what I received.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
Jillie, you're up.
All right. Hello. Hey, Kristen. Do I have permission to connect with you?
I think you're muted. Is it just me?
No, I can hear her.
Oh, I
It's the
can't
psychic,
hear.
the psychic energy flowing.
Yeah, what's going
I
on
can't
here?
hear. I can't hear anything.
Really? Okay,
You can't hear Jillie?
It's muted.
No.
It was muted.
No, I just muted it, unmuted it. Now can you
You
hear
still
me?
can't hear her now?
No,
Okay,
I can't hear
that's fine.
it.
Okay, so let me, Jillie, unfortunately, she can't hear you. Jillie, you're going to have to sit this one out, but Jillie's going to get into the meditative
It's
state
okay.
for the next one. That's
That's
weird. There's like
strange.
psychic
Aw.
energy.
Okay, well, thank you for
It's
joining
meant to be.
us.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much,
Just go.
guys.
Grandma Ann is around you. Mom is around you.
Thank you.
She's honoring the three. She's honoring the three. The three daughters or the three children. Just connect to them. I would say sit with their energy, and I know you're talking to them. So just honor kind of that energy and see what flows, because you're very tuned in, and I think sometimes the grief can block it out, but just allow that intuitive energy to connect, and you're absolutely going to start having full out conversations with your loved ones in spirit. But thank you, Kristen, so much for calling in. We appreciate that.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
Take care. You
Love
too.
and light. Okay, here we are. We have a new one. Oh, we have someone else waiting. Okay, so hello, welcome to Choose.
Hi.
Your name is?
I'm Caitlin. Nice
Hi,
to meet you
Caitlin.
guys.
Hi,
Yeah.
nice
What's
to
up,
meet you.
Caitlin? Did you have a question for Two Psychics Podcast and Jillie Clark?
And
Yeah.
will you allow us to connect to you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
My question, I mean, it kind of coincides with Kristen who just went, but if there was any spirits who are present or energies that are coming through that can maybe give me some advice on, my career that's kind of expanding right now.
Okay. Hey, Jillie, can you say something so we can make sure she can hear you?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to connect first, Jillie?
I can. Okay. So you're Caitlin. Okay. Do I have permission to connect with you?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to clear my field, clearing my new spirits, and light from me, from Caitlin, and connect with Caitlin's higher self. So I'm just going to ground you and center you into this moment and do a little bit of light language. Just seeing your feet, feeling yourself on the chair that you're on, just being in this moment, putting you into your heart, into this present moment. It feels like, and what I'm hearing is you're shifting into a new version of yourself. You've shied away the old, so now it's unknown, it's new territory. So it's kind of like, which way do I go? What's going on? So what you're being asked to do is create it. You're the creatrix. You get to create it. So you want to focus on not who you've been or not even where your career at this moment. you can be in it with it, but start focusing on what you're wanting to create, what you're wanting to magnetize to you. So focus on that and start really being truthful and being honest with yourself. You have very beautiful gifts and talents, intuitive gifts to share. So I feel like that's the avenue you're going into. It may not be the next step at this moment, but it's going to come in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have healing abilities with your hands, you have healing abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So you may be doing massage. You're not doing it right now. Energy is not permanent. Energy is constantly moving. So just know that as you're working this job, it's a stepping stone to your next job, to your next move, to your next opportunity. So love where you are, be with it, and know that others around you don't have to understand, and you don't even have to understand yourself. You're just following what feels true, following your passion, and staying in your heart and staying with your unique path. So write down some things, start meditating more, being with yourself and in your heart in the present moment, because there is nowhere to get to, because everything is now. You're just lining up with that version of you that already has everything that you want. So I know it can be a little confusing to the mind. So when the mind comes in, just come back to the heart, come back to the breath, and say, this is where I'm meant to be in this moment, and it's aligning for me perfectly. Keep reminding yourself, saying your affirmations. Everything is working out for me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. The job, the people are doing exactly what you asked them to do on a higher level. Your soul is guiding you, leading you. So you're aligning up with your soul's mission. So what you're feeling passionate about, the things that you're really feeling passionate, is really what's true for you. But just stay with that feeling, stay with that, and know that it's aligning perfectly. Start making different choices through the day. Take different roads. Maybe go through your house and see if something's not resonating anymore. Move your furniture. Just kind of let yourself know that I'm this new version now. This is me, universe. This is a new version of me. I'm ready. Show me the miracles. Show me the magic. Show me what I'm ready to receive. And the more that you're doing your practices and the more that you're staying with that, no matter what it looks like out there, keep coming back inside, coming back to the present moment, trusting that it's unfolding perfectly and divinely. Perfectly and divinely. Hope that was helpful for you.
It was. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love.
Thank you, Jillie. Mary, do you want to bring through some information?
I do. I would love to. Thanks, Jillie. I love your readings. I feel every time you speak, I'm basking in nature and love and light. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, Karen, nice to meet you. I'm Mary Amy. Hi. All right. So what I saw right off the bat, I saw a huge sun, and it was huge, this big, when I heard your voice. And this huge sun, and then I saw a candle with a flame. Okay, so that was interesting. The circle represents a whole, and what it represents is you're a force of energy. Okay, there's definitely different sides of you, and you show whichever side that you want to show. You're careful, like you're aware of other people's interpretation of you, other people's a view of you. So you're aware of that. I saw this train, and each of the pieces of the train, they broke apart, but it represented you, how not the aspect of it being broken, that it was separated, and you fully have built certain characteristics of yourself fully, and then you put them together and they make a whole. I don't know if everyone sees this about you. So the traits that you have, you've established separately, but then that you work them together. And you can make it a whole anytime you want. Do you have a question for me, or does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. It makes me feel like what she was speaking before about my passion, kind of doing things separately from that to improve in certain areas of my life, and now things are kind of connecting as a whole.
Yeah.
But yes, me adjusting my personality to whomever I'm speaking to, because I
Exactly.
know kind of what they feel or expect, is on the money with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you were correct in that you felt that.
Yeah, I did. I just heard your voice. Michael, you're up.
Yes, Caitlin, do I have your permission to connect to your energy?
Yes.
Okay, so what's interesting when we're connecting like this, you know, like before I thought I was with Jillie, but I had a lot of information coming through with Mary and her grandfather stepping in. What's interesting, when our previous caller, Kristen, that we were talking to, I almost feel like I had energy for you, maybe that was stepping in and kind of piggybacking in on her. So you're not connected to Kristen, right? Our last caller, right? Are you connected, or there's no connection there?
No, I'm connected to Kristen.
You are connected. Ah, all right. That's why the energy is the same then. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. I'm like, why do I feel like I have some of the same people? Isn't that funny how it works like that? We pick up on the energy like that. Okay. I want to talk about, so are you sisters, or like
we've known each other since we were 7 years old. We're best friends.
You're best friends. Okay. Because it's very like sisterly energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's interesting is I have a lot of, okay, so now I want to separate this energy out a little bit though. Okay. So you were familiar, you knew Kristen's mom. So you knew her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you were connected to her mom. Now what's interesting is I have to talk about younger male energy that I feel like is connected to you. So let me just, there's a lot. So this is kind of what's blowing me away tonight. Everyone I'm seeing that I feel like is very young. Like, you feel like I wasn't expecting this much energy to step in around you. So I have younger male energy. So this could have been friend, coworker, brother. It's very brotherly. So I have male energy that's stepping in, and I feel like there was some kind of accidental passing. Is there a male energy that you can take that was like an accidental passing and passed?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So
yeah.
I don't know why around this I'm getting the month. So understand, I'm connected to your energy really quick. So a lot of stuff is just kind of coming to me. What I'm going to say is your collective. So there's a lot of energy that this younger male energy is pulling through. Is this brother energy? What's this, or like was like a brother, was like a close friend that you were connected to?
No, not the person I'm thinking of. No,
Okay.
Definitely not brotherly.
Not brother. Okay, interesting. I have younger male energy that passed in an accident, but I also the interesting thing was this some kind of like sports accident? Was there like a sporting thing that happened, or was he very big into sports? Was there like a sport guy?
He was definitely into sports. His accident that I'm thinking of, he was run over. He was riding a motorcycle.
Okay, so he was riding. Okay, he was riding. Where is the J or the J? Where is the J around this or around you? Because I also have I'm getting significance of a J, but in the J I'm also connecting to the month of June. I don't know where June is, but it's not J for June. I'm getting a J for John, Joe, and again I have a lot of energy pulling into you. I'm trying to pull the energy really quick.
Well, Joe is his brother.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so Joe is the brother. Okay,
Joe is his brother, and Nick. You said June?
Yes, the month of June.
That was Nick's birthday. It was in June.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I appreciate you validating that information, because when he comes through, he's talking about the month of June, but then he's also giving me the J name. And I can tell
Yeah,
you the
Joe.
interesting thing was, so I have to talk about the connection to Kristen. I felt his energy pull in when I was talking to Kristen. So I don't know if he was just piggybacking on her energy, knowing
Yeah.
that you were coming, or did she also know him?
She knew him.
Okay, cool. Okay. And I believe I said Joe on her read, but I was
She didn't
also
know
mentioning,
Joe, so maybe that's where she never met Joe. She only knew
yeah,
me.
okay, so she never met Joe because he was definitely giving me the name Joe. All right. And he was definitely like, I don't know if he worked. So what's interesting is I have a lot of energy coming into my, when it comes in on my right hand side, it's connected to dad energy, but I have much older energy, and I have someone with me that was like, I'm seeing them in uniform. I don't know if this is a cop or a fireman. Who?
Did you say dad? I mean, my dad's passed, so
Oh, okay.
if
So that,
if
yeah,
it's
so
a
yeah, that's what I said. Dad, yeah,
yeah.
dad energy. Was dad a cop? Was he a cop or fireman?
No.
Who
He
who
loved
is
the
the cop or
military.
fireman?
He wanted to be in the military, so he was never in the military, but he would always dress up in army fatigues as like a joke.
Ah, that's funny. Okay, all right, because I feel like he's coming through and he's in like some kind of. I feel like it. Is there a cop? Are you connected to an officer, like a cop?
A
Is there a
couple of
cop?
a few of them. Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah.
Dad's talking about the cops. Okay, is
Okay.
there
Oh,
husband or
okay.
boyfriend? Husband or boyfriend? I'm connecting to that he's talking about.
A cop.
Are you married? You're
I
married?
am married, but he's not in law enforcement at all.
Okay. Is there, so let me, this is interesting. Now, I know we want to talk about you. We want to talk about your connections
Mhm.
in spirit, but I have to talk about, is your husband connected to a cop in spirit? Cop or a fireman? Like I'm not, I'm pulling the energy in real quick. So I'm seeing like a blue outfit. I don't feel like I'm military. I don't feel like I'm Navy or Air Force.
Like a corrections officer?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that would be my brother, but he's not. Yeah, he's alive. He's
Okay.
yeah. So maybe
He's
my dad's
alive. All
talking
right.
about my brother and his right. Yeah, he was a corrections officer.
Okay. So then, okay. And he's a corrections officer currently.
He was.
He was.
He's on disability.
Okay. Okay. But technically he's still a corrections officer, even though he's on disability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to say then Dad's talking. Okay. So this is interesting. Let me just, and again, we're going quick because we have several people calling in. So
Sure.
I'm really just trying to pull the information through fast. So I could definitely tell you the younger male energy. We have Nicholas, Nikki.
Yep.
Nick. Okay.
Yep.
Was he a car guy? Like worked on cars, or was like
Yes.
finicky,
Yes.
okay.
Oh my God. Yes. He loved.
Because
Yeah.
it's funny. He's like talk to her about like the cars and the car. I have to honor his Joe connection. We said Joe is the brother.
His brother. Yeah.
Okay. Are you in contact with his brother?
Yeah.
You okay? So that's why it's important for you to let Joe know that Nikki. Like I don't know why I feel like I'm full. Like I got to be formal with him. I don't know why I'm going Nicholas. Funny, but I think it's important for you to talk to his brother. I guess his brother's still dealing with like severe grief. I feel like there was like he passed quick, and there was no one knew, no one saw this coming, and there was like no goodbye.
Yeah. There was no goodbye.
Okay, so I have to honor him coming through to try to bring peace or try to help the loved ones that are still here navigate the grief. But what's interesting is I have to honor your father. What's interesting with Dad, and I can't get too far into this again because we're kind of going quick, but Dad's talking about Mom. I feel like Mom. So what's the deal? Is Mom is here in the physical,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mom's navigating something, or there's something going on around Mom right now that Dad is bringing my attention to.
Yep. Yep. With my brother. We haven't spoken to him. He's estranged from the family.
Okay. Oh, and he's the corrections officer. He's the police guy. He's the guy that okay. And again, I'm pulling the energy through quick, so I'm trying, like a lot of it's blending. So I would just say Dad's kind of overseeing this situation. He knows what's going on. I do believe he'll help kind of guide everyone, but when he comes through and he's acknowledging your brother, he's acknowledging that connection to Mom and what Mom's navigating around that. I almost feel like you're kind of in the middle of it. I feel like there's a lot. I just want to say, just give this some time and don't get so like anxiety ridden and depressed over this, because I feel like there was some, man. I feel like this is something around Dad's passing. There was misconceptions, or someone thought something was supposed to go to them, or like there was a perceived way of how certain things were supposed to go and they didn't go that way, and there was some falling out around that.
Yep.
Okay. So Mom is feeling really bad, and she's not only is she carrying the grief of Dad passing, but she's also carrying some of the chaotic energy of this separation between, you know, her and your brother. Just understand, man. I see this is what's so tough about when we're just doing these mini reads. There's like so much information that can come through. I mean, if you want to reach out to me outside of the show, and do a reading or kind of tap into this, we definitely can get into this. But I kind of have to honor Mom's energy, and I feel like she had to handle it in the way she did right now, you know, because I feel like that's what Dad's imprinting on me. Look at there, just we need time for this to settle. This isn't like Dad passed away the last, like this is pretty recent, correct? That Dad passed?
7 years ago, so not that recent.
Yeah, it's still, well, it feels like there's still a lot of unresolved issues around this.
Yeah.
So that's why it's feeling real. It's still feeling kind of recent to me. What's interesting is when I'm connecting to Dad, like I'm losing my voice. So I don't know if also like at the end, like Dad, you know, lost his ability to speak, or we weren't able to be with him towards the end, or feel like there wasn't closure at the end. Is that?
He had lung cancer.
Okay. All right. I have to honor his energy connecting to you and the family, and watching over and guiding the family. I don't know where the is there a G around you guys? Is there a Gregory, a Greg, a Gary, or is there a G connected
Jerry?
to you?
Jerry?
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Jerry.
That's what. Who is that?
That's my uncle who passed.
Okay. So I have to honor him being with Dad. Okay. So yeah. So and it's funny because I'm just gonna leave you with this. Like, so I'm clairaudiently hearing Dad. It's interesting because a lot of times I clairvoyantly, they'll imprint multiple things on me. I would just say for you and for Mom, I do believe Dad is trying to come through to just let you know he's around you, and he's trying to help guide the family. You know, there's a lot of chaos right now around the family. I don't feel like it's always going to be that way. I do believe though that you'll be able to hear him. What's interesting, was there a gold, what's the gold heart? The gold heart. Is there like a locket or a gold piece of jewelry or a gold heart or something?
Gold heart. Not that I can think of right now. A gold heart. I don't know.
Let me ask you that with Dad, was Dad cremated?
No.
Dad,
No,
okay, Dad's
cremated.
buried. Was there something that was going to be made in his honor, like a little picture, like a little piece of jewelry or something? I almost feel like when someone gets cremated and they take the remains, they make it into jewelry. But obviously, he wasn't cremated. It's not that. But was there?
He gave me a ring before he died, but it's not gold. But he gave me a ring before he died.
He gave you the ring? Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure why I'm seeing the gold heart. Be aware if like you're thinking of Dad and like weird stuff starts coming around, like a gold heart, the symbol of a gold heart, because that's what is imprinting on me. So, and again, I'm pulling the energy through really quick right now. So if something weird comes up with a gold heart, that symbol of the heart symbol, just be aware that I do believe Dad's trying to give you a sign and show that he's kind of imprinted in your space and he's around the family trying to help guide you. But I would just definitely say, I do believe you may hear him. So almost like it's in between your thoughts. So don't rule out, like if you're like, wow, I'm starting to think about Dad, I feel like I heard him, that it's him.
Yeah.
So just know that he's honoring, he's kind of honoring the family. And I feel like there's a family dog that's with him. Did a dog just pass?
Yeah. A dog died right after he died.
Funny. Okay.
Jagger.
So
Jagger.
Yeah, cool. So he's talking about like it's important for you guys to know the dog's with him. and you may see the dog in your I feel like the dog is still can imprint into like the energy of the house.
Yeah.
So so just be aware, like if you're in mom's house, if you're where dad was, you may potentially see energy of the dog, like peripherally, or see like a little sparkle, or feel like you're sensing the presence of the dog, because I feel like he talks about the dog's energy still being imprinted into that space.
Yeah.
As funny as that sounds, the animals
No,
is
it makes
just like
a lot
our
of
loved
sense.
ones. But I
Yeah.
want to leave you that, Caitlin, with love and
Thank
light.
you.
Just know Dad's watching over you guys, and again, if you could just bring that message through for Joe and let him know his brother is okay, and you know he's crossed over, he's on the other side, he's not in pain. I don't believe he suffered. I do believe it was quick, and he was like gone, and he was there. Unfortunately, there was a lot of unresolved words, and you know there weren't goodbyes. But again, we never truly need to say goodbye because they're always with us. Their energy, you know, the energy of the soul transcends the physical death of the body. So it's just important for you to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I want to leave you with that, with love and light, and thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you so much for being patient and joining us.
Woo, I feel like it's a machine gun of energy. I'm just like, there's so much energy trying to pull in.
Yes.
Hi, we have one more. We have Sue.
What is up, Sue? Welcome to Two Psychics Podcast.
What,
We really
Sue?
appreciate you being with us tonight. Do we have your permission to connect to your energy? Can Sue hear us? Are you muted, Sue?
Oh wait, maybe she's muted. Nope. She can't. She doesn't know that. Hello, we can hear you. We can hear you. You can talk. Can you not hear us?
We have some. It's Jillie bringing in all that angelic energy, man. She's
So
you're overloading the circuit.
it's been funny because
I'm telling you, I don't know if it's all of our
again.
combined energy. I don't know if it's our combined energy that's so powerful, but I literally feel like spirits jumping in like a machine gun. Like there's so many of them coming in, and they're just all firing off, and I'm literally having to tell them to kind of step back because they're all blending. And man, it's just like, woo! I feel like I'm all over the place, but very powerful energy. What is up, Sue? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hi,
Awesome.
Sue.
All right,
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for joining
Two
Psychics. First off, do we have your permission to connect to your energy?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Did you have a specific question you want us to key into, or what did you want to get out of this interaction? Do you want us to try to connect a question? What do you got for us?
No, I've been waiting for a couple of difficult 2 years, but through the whole everything went smoothly. So I think that everybody around me was just protecting. So I have a feeling I just have a real good group of people up there that's looking at me. That's
absolutely. You're cutting in a little bit. You're cutting in and out on us a little bit. Is there like a microphone, or can you just check your connection?
Oh, good.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're all divinely connected, and part of the process, like what we were speaking to about earlier, and Jillie was touching base on, is just allowing ourselves to be that conduit and like not overthinking it. And that's one thing. A lot of times we tend to overthink our psychic connections, or our mediumship connections, or our ability to connect to the angelic realm. And when we overthink it, we tend to block it out. So it's a matter of just being an open channel. I do believe you are a very open channel. You obviously are very intuitively connected. But so what question did you have for us?
I just think that because I'm kind of disconnected with a part of my family right now, and I'm that they will come back to me at some point.
Okay, so we'll read it. Who wants to go first? Mary, Jillie?
I can go.
Mary can go first. Go ahead.
I just started. Hi, Sue. It's okay if I connect you?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. So, initially I saw an old-time wagon traveling I guess it's Pioneer Days. And then immediately after that, I saw white light and angels. So you're definitely connected to divine energies, and I sense that there are angels around you. I saw a stream, a very narrow stream, and then it opened up into a large body of water, which is what I believe is happening to you right now. It's very narrow, and it's been narrow, and it's opening up. I saw a huge flame, a huge fire. So here's some elements of nature. We have here water. I saw the old time wagon on a field. And then here we have you have this burning fire inside of you. So what I sense is that there's almost some kind of covering that you've had, or you have had, like you burrowed into your life through times of difficult times. But what's coming in front of you, or what's immediately, it's near future, is this fire that's coming out of you, and this stream that's turning into a larger body of water, which is very positive. Do you have a question, past, present, or future?
No, I think I've always been connected with water and the beach and sunshine. So that make a lot of sense. And like the wagons, my family are farmers, and I'm very connected to that part of my life. So
Oh, okay.
got
Okay,
it.
good. Okay, so who's next? Jillie?
I can go if you like. Okay. Do I have permission to connect with you?
Yeah.
Sue? Okay. Clear my field, clear any wandering spirits, now the light from me, from Sue, in the space, higher self. Ooh. Just going to ground you. Just grounding you, bringing you into this moment, into your heart. And immediately, what came in, you are not disconnected, and nothing can ever be lost. Things can fall away from people, places, and things that no longer resonate. And those that do decide and consciously choose to come to your level will be there with you and line up. You have lots of soul family waiting for you. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So you don't have to look for them. They will find you. So you want to start saying, I'm attracting my soul family. I'm attracting those souls that resonate with me, those that agree to be with me at this time, to support me and work with me. Also, your angels, you want to ask your angels to work with you and through you, because they are you. You are them. You're one. So they're showing me too to remember to start focus on what you're creating, because this is another theme that's been coming up. You're a new version. But Mary Amy was saying about that fire, you're burned away some layers. So now you're in this new version. You may not even recognize yourself, and others around you aren't recognizing you. So what you want to do is thank you. Thank you for burning this away. This was never truly me to begin with. It was just an experience. So now more of your soul can shine. So what you want to focus on, what you're wanting to create. What are you passionate about? What is really bringing you joy, and create those new habits and those new behaviors, because you are the creator of your reality. And it may not be there right away, but you want to stay in that lane in this world, but creating your own reality, your own magical place. And as you're doing that and you're staying in that your own world, you'll start aligning with that timeline where it's already existing. Those soul family members, those people that resonate with you, that understand you, that are right there. You just can't see them in that old way, in that old perspective. You've got to look at them and look at things in a new way. And like, oh, I see the clarity. And when the mind comes in, it's like, no, that's not how it is anymore. I feel it, I visualize it, I be it. You be your truth to the best of your ability. Just keep doing that. And the more that you keep showing up and raising your vibration and just being in each moment, being present, you'll notice things will start changing. New people will come in, new opportunities, and show the universe and say to the universe, this is me. This is the new me. I'm ready for these miracles. I am ready for this. This is what I'm here for. And it doesn't mean that things are always going to be perfect. You rise within the storm. You're the eye within the storm. You stay in that peace within. And you say, everything is working out for me. I'm going to show up and stay in my truth. And you do not have to share it with those that do not understand. You share what you would like with those that do understand, but you keep this with you because this is your purpose, your mission. You're coming back to your soul, to who you truly are, and you're aligning with truth, aligning with love, aligning with purpose, with your God sovereign right, with this moment. And there is nothing to get to. It's all in this moment. It's right here. Every day, getting up, showing up. And then one day it'll be like, oh my goodness. And you'll notice the small shifts, but you don't have to look for them. You'll just start noticing them. Oh, okay, this doesn't bother me anymore. Oh, well, you're making different choices. Like, oh, subtle things. And eventually it'll be like, oh, wow. You'll notice how much you're a very powerful manifester. You'll start noticing, wow. So really focus on what you're wanting to create and stay with that without attachment to what it is and how it will unfold. Let it go, but really just stay with truth and with dignity and with the moment, and let the angels assist you and guide you, which they already are, but really know that and really feel that, and you are never alone, and you are loved, and we're very proud of you.
Thank you. That's amazing. That was my speaking.
You're welcome. It cut out, but I can feel what your love. That was amazing. Thank you.
We are proud of you.
Yes. Awesome. So
Yes.
do I have your permission to connect to your energy? And it's Susan or Sue?
Sue. Well, Sue. Yeah, usually.
Okay. You're cutting in and out a little bit on me.
Coming closer. We're good.
Yeah, coming in closer. Not that I want you to speak in slow motion, but well, I'm just gonna say when I start, I have your permission to connect to your energy. Okay, thank you. I have overwhelming energy coming to me. Again, this is like dad night. So I have overwhelming energy coming into my right hand side, which is always connected to dad. Dad is in spirit.
Yes.
Okay. What's interesting with dad, he's talking about brother. I don't know what is there a brother in spirit, or is there a brother that something's going on?
I have a brother. He's in the nursing. Yeah. So
okay, he's in the nursing home. Okay, so there's some stuff going on. Okay, so so that's why dad is talking about brother. He's trying to bring my attention for you to know he's kind of with your brother. He's watching over that process. Was there a stroke or like a blood thing, or was there a head injury or a stroke?
Had a head injury.
Cutting in a little bit in and out, honestly.
My brother fell and he had a brain injury. So that's why.
Okay. So yeah, so that's what Dad's showing me. He's showing me the injury. I do believe Dad's watching over him. I think it's been very difficult. You know, it's been a very difficult time for the family. I feel like it's just one thing after the next, after the next, after the next kept coming up. Okay, so you're cutting in and out of me a little bit. So I'm gonna bring a ton of information through. Just when you're taking it, because I can't hear everything. If you could just give me a yes or a no, and we're gonna kind of go like that. What? I don't know where the L. I don't know where the. So is there a Lisa or Linda, like an Li around you, or like I feel like he's bringing me to someone around here. It's interesting. I feel like a lot of our loved ones in spirit tonight are trying to imprint like names or connections to something we're navigating here, like an energy cycle. So I feel like potentially around your brother, around you, around what you're navigating. Are you overseeing his care or like the process? Is there an Li, a Lisa? I don't think I'm getting Lee. I feel like I'm getting female energy. I feel like he's talking about like a Lisa or a Linda name.
I don't maybe what is it?
Okay, so just be aware of those two. Be aware of like the Li, because I'm seeing an Li, unless Li are initials of something, a place or a building or a number. But I do believe he's giving me a name. I would just be aware of that significance to the L. So this is what I would say. If overseeing your brother's care, handling something with insurance, I feel like we're dealing with a lot of people trying to navigate processes, procedures, legal documents, navigating like a lot of stuff around insurance, those type of things. If someone comes in and you're trying to negotiate with two different people and like one has the significance of an L around their name, I would just say like Dad's imprinting that energy on me as a positive connection to help something move forward, bringing positive energy around brother. So I do feel like he's bringing me around the medical care, around the facility, something around that. I'm also, so I don't know why he's bringing me to like, I'm seeing like a Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees game. I don't know if what's the deal with Red Sox Yankees?
Oh, I don't know. My brother came to a game with us one time and he was still he was okay, but he came to a game with us time. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Was it a Yankees game or a Red Sox?
It was the Yankee Red Sox game.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Okay, awesome. All right, so Dad, I mean, that must have been a special moment, or I don't know if that was like one of the last moments you were all together when everyone was very cognizant and aware and could kind of connect. But he's bringing me to that moment. I'm like, why are you showing me this specific baseball game and specifically with those two teams? So I appreciate that confirmation around that. I do believe he's also talking. Horses? Did you guys have horses when you were a kid? What's the horse thing? Why is he showing me horses?
My grandmother, my great grandmother, they had that horse and cows in Pennsylvania when they came to Slovakia.
Okay, so you're cutting in a little in and out. I can't hear all the details, but horse farm, horses, so definitely an integral part. So Dad's bringing me to that. What's interesting is, like, literally with your father, I'm hearing and seeing stuff. So I would say with you, I feel like he wants you to know he's imprinting. So like when you see his face or you're connecting to loved ones in spirit and you're seeing them, I feel like it's important to know their energy is imprinting on you. So that's like, don't discount that. And I feel like you're going to get a lot in dream. I don't know if you dream, like you're a very vivid dreamer. Mm-hmm. You dream like in color and you're seeing like Dad came to you in dreams. Like, I don't know if you were connecting or like you're getting insight and guide. I feel like you're going to get insight and guidance through your dreams. So just be aware of, like, I would, Mary Amy's got a dream journal. You might want to pick that up and notes, take notes or at least keep a pad next to the bed. And when stuff comes to you in dreams, I do believe your loved ones are imprinting knowledge and guidance through the dreams. Is there a husband in spirit? Do you have a husband? Is there a husband that passed?
Husband, but
what is it?
Ex-husband.
Yeah, you have an ex-husband in spirit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny because he's like, I'm her husband. I'm her husband. Okay. I have to honor his energy connecting to you. And even if it didn't completely work out here in the physical and it's like ex-husband,
Mhm.
we live and we learn. And when we're on this other side, even though if things ended a little crazy here, I could tell you, like there's love and there's definitely a connection to you from him that he wants to acknowledge. You know, he wants to acknowledge you, and you know, and he's around you. I don't know is there a Charles or Chuck? They're also giving me.
That's my
That's
brother.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, because he's giving me the name now. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. So that's it. With me, I feel like bringing through pieces of evidence to let you know they're around you,
Yep.
name specific circumstances that are occurring. It's just a way to validate, again, that the soul exists beyond the body. And just like I'm connecting to them and they're imprinting, you know, knowledge and guidance and names and pieces of information that I wouldn't know, you can do the same. So I really feel like in the dreamlike state, they're going to kind of come in and imprint knowledge and guidance. And from there, just start tuning into them. You know, there's something called psychometry where we can, you know, whether we're connecting to a picture or an item that a loved one had. But I believe that's something that they want you to start utilizing and make that connection. Look at they want to connect to you as bad as you want to connect to them. And we're kind of scrambling for time tonight. I wish we had an hour we could give you. But just know, Dad is, you know, he's around, he's guiding, he's watching over your brother, you know, and Charles is kind of hanging out, and you know, he wants you to know he's around too. And again, sometimes in this physical condition, we don't always show the love or the, you know, we don't always honor the relationships we had. But when we cross over and we have that life review and we see how we've treated people, how our energy affected other people, we kind of learn and grow from that. And I do believe them connecting to me and letting you know you're around, they want to let you know that if they can be here for you, help uplift and support you and help guide you in the best possible way moving forward, then that's something you absolutely can kind of channel into. And it's a process like anything else, like learning how to ride a bike, like learning how to play guitar. We learn and we grow with these abilities. So that would be my thing for you, is right now just truly tune into your intuition and allow those psychic abilities to develop and grow. And I believe you'll be able to start connecting with them more and more. Don't take the coincidences as coincidence, you know, like and it's funny because we're talking about angels tonight, and I keep on seeing the number synchronicities around you. And I normally don't bring this stuff up unless they keep on imprinting it on me, but I would definitely pay attention to the numbers, the 1111, even the bookends, 252, you know, 121. Pay attention to that stuff. And especially if you were just thinking of them or their energy was imprinting onto you, and all of a sudden you're in the car and you know, 111, or you know, you're in the kitchen and you're looking at the, you know, the microwave, and all of a sudden those numbers are there. I do believe that's a way for them to show you they're around, give you a sign, and try to help you navigate through this, you know, this energy in the best possible way.
Awesome.
All right, Sue, I appreciate that. I want to leave you with that, with love and light.
So good.
Thank you so much for joining us, Sue. And you know, I know you had to wait and you came in and out, and I appreciate you hanging on. And it was
amazing.
It was a bonus
so
that
much.
you came on. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be well.
Thank you. Bye, Jillie.
Bye. Love and light.
Bye, Sue. Wow, that was really nice. I love that.
I did too. That was wonderful. This has been wonderful.
This has been so much fun for me. So I don't, you know, Jillie, can you just stay a minute? I just want to talk about what we have upcoming.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you would like to reach Jillie, you can find her at JillieAngelicChanneler.com. All of the information related to Jillie will be in the description. And we have upcoming guests. We have March 12th, we have Gracespiration and Stacy Schaefer, and she is an energy healer, intuitive guide. Gracespiration.com. She's also the creator of the Grace Box with gemstones, notebook, feather pen, chakra chart. And Stacy, we did a live event with in October, and she is a psychic medium healer and the art and soul of Mediumship, StacySchaeferMedium.com. March 26th, we have Brett Michael Phillips, who's an MIT graduate, a master healer and miracle technologist. We are going to be at an event, Michael Edley and I, April 2nd at the Manor Club live for Mediumship Gallery and Psychic readings. And
be a good night.
Manor, New York. It's a theater, 300 seats. There's plenty of room for you.
Yeah.
April 18th, we are going to be at the Women's Wellness Health Expo in Wayne, New Jersey. Now,
it's going to be fun.
Jillie, is there anything you'd like to say before we end the show tonight?
Well, first off, what I'd like to say is, Jillie, I think you've just magnified the energy. You're like an energy compounder, man. Because let me tell you, I feel like we just had portals like opening. That was cool. That was intense. It was good. We're gonna have to bring you along to any live event to kind of magnify and enhance the energy.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I would love to join you guys on a live event.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're gonna make you trek up here. We're gonna make you trek up here, into the New Jersey, New York area.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I would love to come to New York, New Jersey. Let me know the dates and we can schedule it. I've got some shows coming up here locally. I've got the Festival of Light coming up in Lynchburg, and that is March 21st and 22nd. And then I've got another one in Lynchburg, the Art and Soul Festival. It's April the 11th, and I've got lots of other shows coming up. And I do work with clients here in Lexington at my home, and also via the phone, Facebook, Messenger. But yeah, if you're interested in a session, I'd be happy to assist. Just send me a text message. Send me a message on my website, send me an email. All the information will be linked below. But yeah, and I would definitely love to travel to New York, New Jersey. I've been to Florida. I've been all over the East Coast. I'm willing to travel. Just let me know the dates and we can coordinate it.
I have some good friends in Virginia too that keep on trying to get me to go down there. So I don't know. We might have to set something up in Virginia too.
Yeah, or come to Virginia. Come to Virginia and we can maybe we can create our own little event, find a place.
Wouldn't that be fun?
And do something. Yeah, maybe we're planting the seeds for that tonight.
But anyone out there listening to Two Psychics podcast, and you like what you're hearing and you want to follow Jillie Clark and what she's doing and any of the angelic channeling, we will put all her social media and her contact information on our pages, and it'll be on the Two Psychics page, so you can get in touch with her if you want to get an angel reading or learn about light language and kind of see what she's doing. And this has been really fun. I think this has been a really
it was really powerful, powerful. I just want to let you know, Jillie, we're having a 100th episode in June. It's going to be in 2 parts. One's going to be related to extraterrestrials, and disclosure, one's going to be related to healing. I don't know where you're going to fit in because you can go in either.
We're going to drag you back on. We're going to drag you back on for
I will be on. Yes, absolutely. I work with angelics, galactic, beautiful beings of light. I work with beautiful beings. So absolutely. And that's different. Beautiful beings come in all at once. Like Michael said, the portals open. The beautiful light portals, the information comes in. So it's very multidimensional. So it's not just one. I like how you divided the screen. I like that. I liked it before, but I really like this.
Well, you can only do it with the 3 people. Otherwise, it's too much, and we had more people. So that's why I couldn't do it.
Yes. But yeah, we're multidimensional. So it's like when we're just being that pure, clear channel, letting the information come through. So absolutely, I would love to be on another show soon or a live event. Please let me know of events that are going on up there, like the Body, Mind, Spirit, or different events that are happening, and I'll set up like vending as well.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. We're gonna be traveling all over down
episode.
We're gonna travel all over. Or come to Virginia. Come down here.
And I'm gonna give a quick shout out before we get off the air tonight. If you are not liking and following Two Psychics podcast, Mary Amy, Eye of the Spirits with Michael Edley, or Jillie Clark. Definitely give our social media a like and follow. We would really appreciate that. I'm also going to give a quick shout out if you guys are in the New Jersey area, especially the South Jersey area. On Sunday, March 1st, I'm going to be doing a mediumship gallery at the Holistic Healing and Health Expo down in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's going to be quick. I'm going to be jumping in. It's going to be like tonight. It's going to be like a machine gun. They got me there for an hour. We're doing a gallery. So if you're down in the area, I know it's sold out. So if you go on to get tickets, it is sold out. But they told me today they are opening the room to standing room. So the seats are gone, but you can still come down and you can be a part of it because it's going to be standing room in addition to the seats. So that is March 1st, Holistic Health and Healing Expo, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We have two psychics, a evening of the mysteries of mediumship, and that is April 2nd. Mary Amy, is that?
Yep.
Again?
April 2nd.
Yes.
It's 7 to 9:30 p.m. and there's 300 seats, so there's a stage.
It is
it's going to be fun,
cool, historic,
very
old theater,
exciting.
300 seats, so we're going to pack that in.
Everyone buy a ticket and show up.
Yeah, and then up in Wayne, New Jersey on April 18th. So I'm dragging Mary Amy along to the Bloom Women's Health and Wellness Expo up there. So I'm going to be doing a discussion. I'm a guest speaker, so I'm going to be taking everybody through talking about the energetic body, the chakra system, psychic mediumship abilities. And then Mary and I are going to be answering all your questions all afternoon at our booth, talking about two psychics, talking about what we do. And if you stop up, maybe you even get a reading, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's going to be fun.
And I didn't mean to interrupt. Is that a vending event where people can vend?
Yeah, so April 18th, I do believe, yes, the Bloom Women's Wellness Expo in Wayne, New Jersey. I do believe they still have spots open for vending and everything.
I may come up for that.
All right. Hey, you can definitely come up.
Wow, that would be amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll send you the info on it. We'll send you the links in the info if you want to come up and visit.
Yeah, please do. I would love to vend there and be up there and meet and see you guys in person.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you in person. I feel like I have, but we haven't. We do have a couple comments. I'm just going to tag on there before we close the show. Seth Floyd, he said, I would love to join if there's time. That was a long time ago he said that.
Yeah.
There's too many people. We had Kevin Haggerty, great show. Suzanne said, great show. I loved it. She was one of the reads. And then Kevin Haggerty said, Suzanne Savage. So it was wonderful tonight. And I'm very appreciative, Jillie. I always love just having your energy around, and you're a blessing.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful being of light. Thank you, Michael Edley, for joining us. If you would like to find Michael Edley, eyeofthespirits.com, maryamyofficial.com, and Jillie Angelic Channeler.com. And everyone have a peaceful evening. And we will be back again next week. And I don't have a guest plan, so it might be psychic readings.
Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Jillie, thanks so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. So much fun. And I feel like my energy is still on 10.
Thank you, Jillie. Everyone be well.
Take care. Have a good night.
Bye. Have a great night.